Good evening. I forgot I was going to tag everyone. How do I do this again? It's live. Okay, tag friends. There it goes. Okay, we're just going to tag everyone really quick and let everyone know about this fun class. If you guys can just join us, that will be so fun. Tag your friends. I'm going to tag a couple other friends. I hope you can join us. And I'll do a few more. I hope you can join us. Just one more minute. Hopefully everyone's getting on now. You can join me in this awesome raindrop. I love this stuff. Okay. Now I have to, how do I get out of this? Okay, here we go. Oh, you're there. You're so nice, Rachel. You always make me feel so good when you say, hi, pretty lady. Okay, tag your friends, you guys. I'm super excited. I didn't get to tag everyone. Oh, that lighting in the back. Let me bring you guys a little bit closer. Okay. I started the raindrop. I actually got trained in the raindrop. I am not certified, but I took the raindrop class. This is the book right here I got. Oh gosh, 3 years ago in Detroit, Young Living came out and taught us for a full day. So I got the full training, but share in the comments section if you've ever had a raindrop technique done on you before. Also share in the comment section. Share in the comment section if you have the raindrop kit oils, but you just don't know how to use it. Or share in the comment section that you would like the raindrop technique and learn about it. So tonight, I'm hoping after this class, you guys are going to be so excited to use the raindrop oils or whatever essential oils in your home that you can apply to this. So I am going to make it super simple and keep this to about 20-25 minutes. I really want to give you some good knowledge on how to go home and be able to apply it. So I'm so glad you guys are here. Share in the comments section. If you guys can do thumbs up and hearts, it actually helps our team of, we have 1,000 people, I think 930 people. But the way the algorithm works, if there's no hearts or thumbs up or comments, it doesn't reach out to our whole team. I know, that's just the way Facebook does it. So if you can just share and tag and invite your friends to join us, that would be awesome. So we can all learn about the raindrop from all over the world, right? Okay, yay. So with this, and you guys keep talking in the comments and I will just keep teaching and then I'll go through the comments later. But really quick, you're going to need knowledge. So one of the best places to go to for knowledge is YouTube. You can Google Young Living Raindrop Technique, and you can actually see Gary Young, some of his videos. There's some other Young Living leaders and members that have researched and shared things. So that's an easy way for you to learn a little bit more about the raindrop if you don't feel like I gave you enough knowledge. The other great resource that I love is going to Discover LSP, and I'll share it in the comment section when I'm done. It's Life Science Publisher. They have 2 books. They actually have a couple DVDs that you can use. I don't have those, but there's this one. It's called The Raindrop Technique. If you guys can see that one. Sorry, my little light is up there. But this one is about, I think it's $7.50 is what I bought this for, the raindrop. And then also this one is coming, and this is the one I got trained on. And it is called the Raindrop Technique, and this is going to only be $2.50. So when they come out, I would love to do another group order. When I first got trained in this about 3 years ago, I got this and we did a big bulk order and it was a lot more expensive. So to have these at $2.50, it's awesome. And then the other resource is when you get your raindrop kit, it's the best bang for your buck whenever you're buying a kit from Young Living. It's cheaper. I didn't do the math tonight, but the total of the Raindrop Technique kit is $138.75 for wholesale members, which you guys all are. And you get, I'll go through the oils. You'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 essential oils plus 2 massage oils for that price to get you started with it. Now, I personally never bought the kit because I have a family of 7 people and I knew that I loved this technique when I learned about it for a full day. I started buying the big bottles, and each month I would add on 2 more to my order because it's cheaper to buy 15 mLs if you don't know that already. So I do that. But if you want to get started right away, the best bang for your buck, it's in the 5 mLs, and it will get you started with the whole kit. And maybe you have it at your house and you're collecting dust because you don't know how to use it. So tonight will be the night. So those are your resources. That's the cost of it. Now, before anything, I really want to give you what is this raindrop technique? Well, it was designed by Gary Young. He actually learned about energy and healing through the Lakota Indians. Well, I had an opportunity to actually go see the Northern Lights when I was in Sweden. And it's amazing. This technique, he learned from them from thousands of years ago and learned how to use this, and I give it to us so that we can be blessed by it. And even if it's not done correctly, now I know my husband, he's a perfectionist, and if it's not done exactly the way it says, he thinks it's not going to work. But let me tell you, I don't know if you're in the kitchen who likes to follow all of the instructions exactly. Well, I'm not the one. My husband is. But you don't have to follow it perfectly to get benefit from this raindrop technique. So that's what I wanted to put out there, that Gary Young has studied for decades about the essential oils and which ones to use on the body to waken up the spine. We carry a lot of toxins, a lot of emotional trauma all along our spine. And with our foot, I'll just pretend this is my foot, we use VitaFlex points, which is the vitality of the reflexes. So this part of your foot will be the spine. My husband's going to be a little demo in just a little bit to show you. So you put the essential oils for the raindrop technique in 2 places, on the feet and then also on the spine. So with that, and they use it in feather technique and just a little bit of revving up the engine on the feet. And I'll keep it super simple so you guys all can apply this when you're at home. You guys can do it tonight if you want to join me. Okay, so with that, there's one more powerful thing that I wanted to share with you. And most of you may already know this, but inside our brain, we have, it's an amygdala. And they learned this in 1989, that the amygdala that's part of the brain is the only thing that stores and releases trauma. So if you've dealt with trauma as a child, maybe you were in a car accident, maybe you have dealt with different abuses, physical, emotional, spiritual, whatever kind of abuse maybe you've gone through, maybe in a marriage, maybe as a child, maybe as a teenager, maybe you dealt with bullying, all those kind of traumas that maybe built up in your body. When you start breathing the essential oils during this raindrop technique or any other time is the only way that it's going to reach that limbic system, which is pretty much in the center of our brain, of our head, that will help start releasing the trapped emotions and start creating new ones. It's so powerful. And they discovered this in about 1989 is when they started researching it. So Gary Young has helped teach us. That's why I always tell you, sniff and relax, because that is the benefit of part of the raindrop. That's not all. So now, what is the raindrop? I told you what it is. You do it on your feet and on your back. And then why would you use the raindrop technique and not just use another essential oil? Well, there's a lot that can be benefited from the raindrop technique. One, it can be for a stress release. If you're dealing with a lot of stress, if you feel sad, or you feel anxious, this is another one that would help you, the raindrop technique, because of the essential oils and what it can do for your body. If you deal with a chronic discomfort all the time, all over your body, that is another reason you would want to do raindrop technique. Now, I brought it up in October because we know that the immune system is kind of low. During the winter seasons, we're around a lot of germs and all of that. And sometimes we get run down. We don't have enough vitamin D. We get stressed and we're inside. Maybe where you live, it's snow. We have that. We're not outside enough, or we're building up with stress. So our immune system becomes low with seasonal issues as well. So this will help build your immune system. It's huge. But also for your muscles, your bones, your ligaments, if you deal with issues like that, these essential oils during the raindrop technique can benefit that as well. Share in the comment section if you know any other thing else about how the raindrop technique can benefit if you've had it already. Share what it's done for you and how it's helped you. So now I'm going to go through each of the individual oils and share with you what the benefits are of that specific oil. So it will make you excited to use these essential oils, because you know what? When you get done with the raindrop technique, guess what you smell like? A minty pizza. because you've got different mint things, and plus you got the oregano and thyme and basil. And at first I thought it was so weird, so gross. Now I look forward to it and I love it. So here we go. The first one is valor, which a lot of you know what valor is. Valor in Spanish means courage. It does give you courage. I'm going to use a little of my cheat sheet to make sure that I cover all the things to let you know. This is valor. You can get it in a 10 ml as well, which is actually cheaper because it's only $10 more than the 5 ml. But valor is a balance system, but it also gives you courage. It gives you confidence, but also the essential oils will help bring your spine into an alignment. And like I said at the beginning, your spine can carry a lot of different toxins and bad stuff in it that's not going to make you function and fulfill your mission here on earth. So this holds a lot and it will help you with that. The next one is oregano. Oregano, do you guys like oregano in the kitchen? You guys can share which oils you're excited to put on your body. And maybe how you use it. Share in the comments section and keep it going of how you guys use these different essential oils. But oregano is actually found in Ecuador. And it's an immune stimulant. It also helps you, like when you're feeling like a sore throat is another great one. I like to take the Vitality Oregano and put it on my Ningxia Red and take a drink of it or put on your tongue. It's super hot, just to warn you. This also has an emotional effect to it, and it brings security of feelings. And I was sharing this with a friend the other day and she's like, really? I'm like, yes, and it really does. So you have all that. Now, the next one that we're going to use is thyme. You guys want more time in your life? Here's thyme. You get this free this month. But thyme is when you feel tired and exhausted. Many of you work full-time jobs and you have children, or maybe you're a single mom and you're exhausted. Maybe you're battling with some family issues and you're just so tired, and maybe you're taking care of your parents now. Whatever your situation is, you may feel exhausted or so busy that you don't know what to do. Thyme helps with that tired and exhaustion feeling. It's a purifying agent. It's an antioxidant actually, and these have been found in mouthwashes and vapor rubs. If you guys know what a vapor rub is used for, it's great for that. Okay, the next one, basil. Basil, in the summertime when you go outside and you get those little outdoor annoyances and your body starts itching, this is a great one to put on. So basil is great for that. But it's also good as a muscle relaxant. So like I said at the beginning, the Raindrop Technique is amazing for relaxing the bones, ligaments, and muscles. And so this is what this does. It also is soothing if you deal with head tension. So maybe a long day after work, help relax with that. So that's our basil. And you can use it in your cooking too. As we say it in Young Living, we have to say the word vitality because I'm on now and the FDA likes to try and find us. Okay, wintergreen is another one. I love to diffuse this in the morning with peppermint. It smells like those wintergreen lifesavers. I love it. My neighbors like it when I diffuse this. But what does this do? Wintergreen is a super inexpensive oil. It relieves your joints. So as you're aging, I know a lot of people deal with the achy joints. If you work out a lot, you'll deal with a lot of muscles. Hey, thanks for all the thumbs up, you guys. It helps make the algorithm more people see it. So I appreciate the thumbs up and the hearts. Also, if you have nervous system issues where you get anxious, wintergreen is great for that. And it's found in a lot of our other essential oils, you know, like Panaway and Deep Relief. It carries the wintergreen. The next one is marjoram. We call it the happy oil. I never learned this until about a couple years ago. My friend was teaching me how this, oh yay, thank you, Pam. Wintergreen, oh no, sorry, we're on to marjoram. Marjoram also soothes the muscles, but also if you had a very anxious day or your circumstance in your life, you feel like your nerves are on end, guess what? Marjoram. Diffuse the marjoram, put it on your heart. This one calms the nerves, and it also helps with your muscles if they're sore, or as you're aging and you're dealing with maybe some health issues that your muscles are achy all the time. So that's what marjoram's for. Cypress. My husband uses this in the winter time, and when his hands get really cold and the circulation is not good for good in his body, it's great to improve circulation. So this is a great one to use. And it's also emotionally grounding and stable. Lately, I've been very drawn to cypress and pine in my boys' room to diffuse at night. And I started looking this up, why I'm drawn to it. It's calming, you guys. This is a very calming oil, as well as bringing circulation to your body so that your blood flow can work a lot better, which in the technique, the Raindrop Technique, that would help. Okay, another one is Aroma Seas you get in the kit. And this is another muscle relaxant, but also has an emotional side to this. It helps your anger. What if you're angry and you want to punch someone? Aroma Seas. It's calming. It soothes your anger. If you've dealt with emotional trauma, this is the one. And it also is good, like they say, head trauma, emotional trauma. It helps if you feel like you don't have like discomforts all over your body, if your knees hurt, or maybe your elbows or your arms. Aroma Seas is a great one for that one. And the last one that you use in the Raindrop is called peppermint. Peppermint is, of course, alerts the brain and the mind. It helps perk you up. And you end with this essential oil, and it stimulates the mind and brings clarity to you. So also clarity emotionally and as well mentally, okay? So those are the essential oils that go in the kit. Now, how do I store my stuff? I just bought this little bag from Meijer, any store, and I throw them all in there and put it together. Now, with the kit, it also comes with carrier oil, the V6 that Gary Young put together, and it comes with OrthoSport. Mine's all taken, Ortho-Ease, sorry. These are 2 massage oils. As you're putting the massage oil on, some of the oils are pretty hot, like oregano, thyme. Basil's not too bad for me. Aroma Seas can be hot, and peppermint on your back. On your feet, you're fine. So you can use the carrier oil, the V6, and Ortho-Ease is another massage oil that helps with the muscles and ease, but it has some of the essential oils in the Ortho-Ease to help spread the oils on your back. So that's what you get in the kit. It's a really great deal, and it comes in this size. So if you can see the difference between 5 ml and 15 ml, but like I said, I didn't buy it. And when you get your kit, what happens is they have all the instructions that I'm going to share with you, how to do it. And you can give it to a massage therapist. You can give it to, I've done that before where I've given it to them and I got a Raindrop Technique done for me. So with that, now how often do you use the Raindrop Technique? It all is follow your intuition. I know when I first did this, my husband and I were faithful doing it with our kids. We would tag team, put all the oils out, and we would do it once a month. Now I feel like we do it when we sense a lot of emotional issues going on at school that maybe kids have a hard time expressing. We find benefit that way. We also have, we do it when their immune systems are down. So my daughter has some spine issues, and so we have been doing that pretty regularly with her because Valor is great for that, for the spine alignment, but also all of these essential oils are great for her physical challenges. So how often? It could be once a month. If you deal with chronic issues, you could do it once a week. I've heard many people get benefit doing it once a week. I have a friend, her husband deals with the chronic issues, and he does it once a week. So it's kind of up to you. You can do it every other month, whatever you feel, how often you want to do that. I will let you know, drink lots and lots of water after, because you want to flush the body out. You're going to put a lot of essential oil on you, and your body needs to detox. And really clean that out. So drink lots of water at the end of your thing. Now, if you've had a Raindrop Technique, you'll have to share what emotion you had. There's a lot of different emotion that people have, and every person's different, and there's no right or wrong way to respond. For me, I didn't respond in any way. I was like, oh, I feel relaxed. Other people cry. Other people feel angry. It just depends on how the essential oils benefit your body. For the most part, I have friends who just like melt down and cry because they've had that emotional release that hit their limbic system. They're releasing the trauma that they dealt with. So you want that. You want to get it out of your body. So that's another thing. And then another one is just really getting that relaxation for your body. Okay. Now, all of the whole technique can be very complicated, very overwhelming when you're like, oh my gosh, I have to do it this way. And what if you're on your own and you don't have anyone to help you, or maybe you don't have a spouse that wants to support you in these stinky oils? So another great way, I posted this a couple hours ago. There's a video. I make it, this is our Raindrop in a bottle. I buy the roller fitments from Young Living. You got one of these in your premium starter kit, as you can see right there. And it's super easy. I'm about half full. I take 7 drops of every single essential oil that comes in that kit, and then I top it off either with the V6 oil, or I use grapeseed oil just because it's less greasy. And then I just roll it on the spine, and you can roll it on your feet. So like if you're by yourself, you just go like this. I just go as high as I possibly can, and then I do the whole spine up on the top this way. Super easy, you guys. I like to do it about 7 times. 1, 2, 3. because I know how many drops of essential oil I need on my body. Then I do the same thing with my feet. Here's my foot, as you can see, and then I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You do it how you want. But then you can do the Raindrop kit in a bottle. If you're feeling emotional, if you're dealing with chronic issues, this is a great way, super easy to do it on your own, okay? But all by yourself when you have no help from anybody else. So I always keep this on hand because what if the kids are ready to go to bed? They don't want to deal with the whole raindrop. Oh my gosh, sprinkle them all over the back. This is a great way to help your family, you know, or yourself. With that, we're going to have Kevin. You want to come over here, Kevin? I'm going to show you how we do it. Now, this is the modified version. So this is the super easy peasy, right? Now I'm going to show you the modified version. I'm going to move the camera over here. Thanks for all the hearts. We have our little station right here. So can you see my husband? There he is. Hi, Kevin. I'm going to stick the camera right here so you can kind of see his feet. Oh, how is this? Hold on. Okay, now you can kind of see his feet right here. Here he is. And so I'm doing the modified version. I'm going to go and grab just the first ones. So it will show you in the book how to do it, but Valor is first. And the way I do it to make it easier is some of the oils are 2 to 4 drops. Some of them are 10 drops. Some of them are 6 to 10 drops. So that part gets a little tricky. So guess what I do? I do about 5 drops for everything. I do 3 drops on the feet, and then on the spine I do 5. So I keep it super simple. So we're going to start with Valor, which I hope everyone has this. Say me if you have it. This is an amazing essential oil. You're going to take the essential oil and let it drop in your hand. So for the feet, I do 1, 2, and 3 for each foot, okay? Then I'm going to just rub it. Now I said I'm going to do the VitaFlex point, which is his spine is right there, okay? And I'm just going to rev the engine. You're going to start at the bottom of the hill, and I'm just revving it all the way up to the big toe. Again, I'm going to do it twice. Rev all the way up. And that's the Valor. I'm going to do it one more time on the other side. So I'm just behind him, and I did my 3 drops. And then I'm going to just rev. You can do one hand where you go all the way up. Sometimes I do 2, just depending on what hurry I'm in. And you just can do 1, and you're taking your nails and you're just revving it up. You're waking up the nervous system all right here, and you're waking up that spine to help release those things. So super easy, you guys. So guess what I'm going to do? Whoa, sorry, I lost you guys. Okay, so I'm not going to show you how to do every single one just for time's sake, but I'll do this for oregano. And then in the book, it will tell you which oils go in order. Oregano is super hot. I already taught you the benefits of oregano. 1, 2, 3. Put it in your hand. See how I do a little rub? Kevin is very sensitive because he's ticklish. So a lot of times, even with my kids, I'm not ticklish. I like to rub the oil on that spine. As you can see, just the spine is the heel all the way up to the big toe. And then I just rev up the engine all the way up. Do it twice. And then you do it on the other foot as well. Now I'm going to have him take his shirt off really quick. And then I'll have him turn over. So he's on his back right now. And you're going to go through every single oil, the 3 drops. So I'm going to do Valor, oregano, thyme, basil, wintergreen, marjoram, cypress, aromaceae. I think that's what it says in the book. I told you I don't do it perfectly. I do every single essential oil because I know it will build the immune system. It will help if my kids are dealing with some issues at school that they don't know how to open up. It's another great way. Okay, he's on his back now. So now I'm going to, let's see if I can move the camera so you guys can kind of see. I'm going to move this right here so you guys can kind of see. He's on his stomach now, and I didn't tell you guys. So you know what? I'm not a massage therapist. And so super easy. We just put our kids on our sofa. We're on a sofa right now. Put a towel underneath. You can put them right on the ground. It doesn't matter. And if you're doing it yourself, then that's a little tricky. Just, you know, you can sit in a chair. But this is what we're doing for Kevin. I'm going to tip this camera so you can kind of see. Now with this one, all it is it's called feathering. And you're literally with your hands just slowly, you know how you're trying to tickle someone? It's super easy, guys. It's not complicated. You're just going to go all the way up the spine after you put the raindrop. You know, the oils are like rain. I'm going to do oregano just because I already did Valor. And I'm not going to show you all of the oils. Now there's so many other techniques you can do to kind of rev up the spine and release the toxins out, but I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm just going to show you. You do kind of get a workout too when you do this because you're the one who's doing all the work. There's a lot of energy that's involved in that, and I forgot to tell you about one thing. I'll tell you in a minute. So what I'm going to do, you can see, here's his back. And our kids, we just have them take their tops off and they flip over. So you're gonna go 1, I'm just gonna do 5. 1, I do for adults 5, for my kids I do 3. 2, so I'm going all the way up. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I start all the way down where your tailbone is, all the way to the top of your neck. Now my husband is very sensitive to the hot oils. So that's why I talked about those carrier oils. Let me do this first. As you can see me, I'm gonna take my little fingers and try and tickle him. I'm just gonna go up 1, so I went all the way to the top. I'm gonna go up 2, and then I'm gonna go up 3. That's it, you guys. Then you take your next oil, time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do the same thing. 1, 2. So have your intention of waking up the spine and releasing those toxins in there. Now, if Kevin says, or your kids are like, oh my gosh, it's too hot. What I do is, let me go get the oil. I take this, or coconut oil, or whatever. I just put a little bit in my hands, and then I just wipe it all over the back. Nothing like big, but you'll watch for spots. Maybe there's red spots, or the person you're doing it on says, oh my gosh, this is so hot. Because of the oregano, thyme, and basil can be pretty hot, and peppermint. Just keep putting on carrier oil. It doesn't matter how many times they want to do it. Okay, thank you, Kevin. I'm going to come back over here. I hope that you feel like that's easy enough. You know, where you can, what is this? I don't know what that's saying to me. Okay, now I forgot one last thing. I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday, thank you, about white angelica. This is what the person who's putting on the essential oils, this is what they want on them. This does not come in the kit, but this helps take away the negative energies. Maybe you have negative people in your life, negative circumstances. You're supposed to do this before you put it on. I'm not doing the whole technique on Kevin tonight. Smell it. This is white angelica. And then just kind of put it on your shoulders and on your heart. So you don't want to absorb the negative energies of the person that you're doing it on. So that's a big thing. And this is white angelica. So I would challenge everyone to get this. It really helps with that circumstance. And then let's make sure I told you everything, and I've got to be done because I told myself I'd do it in 25 months. So if you want more harmony in your life, more physical, spiritual, emotional healing, the Raindrop Technique is for you. Now, let's say you're like, oh, there's no way I could pay $138 for this whole kit. Guess what? Start using your premium starter kit. Go with the oils that you feel led. If you're dealing with discomfort and you don't have wintergreen, use your Panaway. If you don't have Valor, then use the lavender in your kit and frankincense. You don't have to have every single specific of these oils. Just start using, and if you don't have 8 oils, just use 5 essential oils. If you need more joy in your life or you're stressed, use your stress away, use your joy, and do the same exact thing. Put 3 drops on your feet, rev it up on your spine, and then create a roller bottle of whatever you need to help your body get emotionally stronger. And I will tell you, I have seen so many blessings for me when I'm not feeling happy. I feel like my immune system's getting down. I'll just do them on my feet, and that helps me. And then I smell it. And then if you could smell, if we had a scratch and sniff on our video, I would smell like a minty pizza or spaghetti sauce with mint thrown into it on accident. So that's pretty much it. That's all it is, what comes in the kit. I think I touched on everything. Don't be intimidated by this, you guys. The goal is to help you use this and be blessed by it. And just thank you for joining me tonight. And you'll have to share in the comments section maybe something you learned. And let me know when you're ready to get your essential oils to help you with the Raindrop Kit. And if you have any questions, please comment below. I'll turn this off and then I'll answer them. Thank you for joining me tonight and learning about the Raindrop Kit. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for all your thumbs up and your hugs.